Hello, beautiful seekers. Welcome to the existential shift. Thank you for gracing me with your presence and your trust. I'm so happy to have you. I'm just realizing the room behind me is meshy. Oh well, let's focus here. So, great, powerful, potent week ahead and 6 months perhaps. We are having the solar eclipse in Aries. It takes place 19 degrees 24 minutes in Aries on Monday, April 8th, 11:22 Eastern Time, 2:22 Western Time. No, wait, sorry. 11:22 West Coast. 11:22 West Coast, 2:22 East Coast. That's more accurate. A lot of master numbers. Simultaneously to that, we will also have Chiron at the same degrees of 19 degrees and 24 minutes conjunct the sun and the moon as they form a solar eclipse. Major awakening to healing, to our pain. This could be an enlightenment type of energy and event. Simultaneously, we have Jupiter at 19 degrees Taurus, conjunct Uranus 21 degrees Taurus. And we'll have Mars 13 degrees Pisces, conjunct Saturn 14 degrees Pisces. So the conjunction in Pisces is 1 degree apart. The conjunction in Aries is accurate, like to the T, to the minute, right? And the conjunction in Taurus is 2 degrees apart. So it's either 0 apart or 1 degree apart or 2 degree apart. And it happens in 3 consecutive signs. Pisces, the end of the wheel, right? Of the zodiac, and then Aries, the beginning of the wheel of the zodiac, where we have a solar eclipse, which is a new moon energy. Okay, a beginning. And so it's the first sign of the zodiac wheel. Aries symbolize beginnings, as well as many other things, with the new moon solar eclipse. And then in Taurus, we have the 2 degrees apart. So there's and it's all happening in hours that are 11:22 or 2:22 master numbers in. So the synchronicity is off the charts. It cannot be planned more poetically, mathematically. The way I see it, with the Mars Saturn conjunction in 13, 14 degrees of Pisces, the last sign on the zodiac wheel, the sign of the karma and the cosmos and the divine. So there's a conjunction for the divine. 13 and 14 is the 13 is the number of the death card, 14 is the number of temperance card. It's Scorpio and Sagittarius. It's integration that creates Ophiuchus energy, fire and water. So enlightenment and healing. Ophiuchus is also the serpent bearer, so it's also a healer sign that connects to what we have in Aries, that is conjunct to the solar eclipse in Aries, that is conjunct Chiron, which is also like the wounded healer. Okay, so healing is coming through strongly. There's very masculine energy because Aries is a masculine sign. At 19 degrees Aries, 19 is also a masculine number. In tarot, it's the sun card, right? It's a masculine energy. Some theosophies view it as the feminine. I don't really sign up to that. I believe it is. I think it makes more sense that it's masculine energy, so I'm going to go with that. It's expressive, it's exterior, it's proactive, right? But never mind. Let's not go into that right now. And then there's the conjunction Aries with the solar eclipse. Aries is masculine, so we had in Pisces the divine, right? The non-duality or integration of duality. Then we have Aries, the masculine aspect within duality, and then we have conjunction with Jupiter and Uranus. So in Pisces we have water, in Aries we have fire, in Taurus we have earth. So I see it as a cosmic restart for masculine energies, divine masculine and divine feminine energies, where it rids of the toxic aspects and make room for the healthy, divine aspect, an integrated aspect, and healed, right? Because again, Chiron is there. And the Ophiuchus is insinuated in the Pisces 13 and 14 degrees with Mars and Saturn. I don't want to overly bother you with how I process this and how I conclude, but I like to say a little bit just so you'd have a general idea. This is not an easy process. First of all, it's a solar eclipse, something of the form of a life force, right? Because the sun, the solar is life force, vitality, is being eclipsed. It's being sucked into a dark hole. It's being hidden. I think the toxicity of the way masculinity and femininity are playing out on Earth is going to be relieved from the world. It's not an easy process. This is not going to be magic and butterflies. Warfare, battle, pain, destruction. All of these do not feel spiritual or fun. They're very intense. They're very painful. They're very scary. But unfortunately, this is just, the Newtonian laws of physics of this world and just the way this world is operating. I didn't make it up. I'm just reiterating what it is without patronizing it or judging it. My soul did choose to come here. Don't forget this. I believe we chose to come here. Hello, Edward, and hello, Puppy Wave. Thank you so much, Edward, as a channel moderator and Puppy Wave as a channel member. I appreciate you guys very much. So anyone else who's in the house who wants to say hello, let me know where you're tuning in from, what sign you are, how are you feeling with this eclipse. Please feel free to share in the chat, or if you're watching this as a recording, please feel free to share in the comments. I read everything. With that said, if we're already on it, I will go through all the signs, all the zodiac signs, all 13 signs. If you feel inclined to timestamp this and write them all in one comment, that would be fantastic. Thank you in advance. I will pin it to the top. If it's a good one that includes everything. Thank you. So yeah, and we're seeing it playing out in the world already. I just had this thought yesterday. A lot of people preach and speak about peace, and I find that no one wants peace more than people who actually go through war or have run through war, and no one speaks and preach about peace as people who never went through war and like to there is no better term for this, so I'm going to use the most accurate term, like to virtue signal. To give you a very rough, unpleasant yet poignant example that will drive this home, if your child, heaven forbid, gets taken by force by someone and is held somewhere you don't know and are being, God forbid, tortured, hurt, and someone was to tell you, you should talk it out with the person who took your child and make peace, you'd look at them as like they're psychopaths, right? Because and it's also very abusive, and it makes no sense, and it's not peaceful, and it's not, perpetuating or accepting imbalance or enabling imbalance is imbalance, and it's certainly not peace. Peace would be to find your child, get them home, make sure they're no longer suffering under the hands of evil or anything that plays out as evil. Give them peace, to them and to yourself, and rebalance the imbalance that was made. That's peace. People don't understand that from a place of vanity and privilege. Good for them. The cosmos does. Nature does. The divine does. Truth does. So for the sake of this healing and balance of masculinity and femininity and amongst, us earthlings, which sounds good, and it is good. It's amazing. Yay. The process itself will be combatant and painful. That's what's going on right now in the world. So my humble advice or guidance, if you understand by experience what I'm talking about, take a deep breath, do what you need to do. And you're a co-creator, you know? So be co-active and proactive with the cosmos and what it's leading you to do in order to attain this balance, and this peace, right? And this healing. If you do not practice humility and listening, send prayers, send merit, send love, avoid preaching, because preaching the maintenance of imbalance and injustice to those who go through imbalance and injustice, who are fighting to bring back justice and balance, while you claim to do so under the guise of balance and justice and peace, that's delusional and greedy and ignorant and dangerous and hurtful. You either contribute or you don't harm. This is going to come up from this eclipse, not just in the next week. Yes, this is a live for the next week because I come here and I do live every Sunday, right? But this eclipse will echo farther and further from the next week for sure. On a more personal level, relationships that are not in alignment with your higher self and your higher soul and your future prospect of where your soul aspires to develop into will not survive. Karmic closures, right? Saturn is very karmic in Pisces, which is a very karmic sign. Conjunct Mars, it's a very active energy. It cuts things. It's cutting out, finishing up karmic cycles so that the Aries and the Taurus, the masculine and the feminine, can have a clearer restart. People will leave things, people will join things, people will have very powerful realizations and understandings. Major cycles will come to an end, and that's a good thing. It's not a scary thing. These are things that you will feel relieved. Maybe the process will be uncomfortable. That is very possible, even likely. It really depends on your situation. I don't presume to know exactly what your situation is, right? But on the other side of it, you'll feel really relieved and very grateful, and it will be for the better. Anything else I want to say before we move to doing tarot for all the signs? If you're new, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Morgainne. I do tarot scopes for all the zodiac signs. And sorry, my camera is the other way around, so it's like weird. I don't know why it flipped, and I don't know how to fix it, unfortunately. So I do general tarot scopes for the zodiac signs here on this channel, but I also go live every Sunday, either for love readings for the coming week, or if there's any special thing happening in the sky, then to talk about that and to give messages for that. So now we're doing messages for everyone for the solar eclipse in Aries. 2 weeks ago, I did for Libra. So if you want to check out your Libra lunar eclipse energies and messages, feel free to go check that live out. Check out that live. Puppy Wave is a Gemini sun from Argentina. Yay! Thank you for catching me live. I'm very glad you're here as well. I hope you're enjoying Tarot Masterclass because you are a Golden Ratio channel member, right? I can see the signs next to each person on the chat. So yeah, that's one of my greatest works, and I'm super proud of it, and I hope it lives up to the expectations. Okay, let's just shuffle a little bit, clear out the energy, make room for new messages. I also want to add it's happening numerology-wise on April 8th, 2024. So that's 488. Both 4 and 8 are very karmic karmic numbers. This just strengthens and, reiterates the karmic potent aspect of this. And when I say karmic, I don't mean bad. Good karma, bad karma, indifferent karma, cause and effect, right? I'm learning so much from the Tarot Masterclass. Yay, that's good. Okay, of course, we're going to start with Aries. Happy birthday, my darling, darling Aries seekers. Dramatic birthday indeed. This is in your identity. This, a few words about a solar eclipse, if I may, speaking of identity. So, should you manifest? Should you not? Should you put intentions? Should you not? Should let things be and play with what is happening. Respond, obviously, what is happening, what is coming. And if you have a strong urge to do something that is necessary based on circumstances, yes. But keep in mind, in general, solar eclipse means the sun, life force, light is being hidden, eclipsed. It goes into a dark hole. So if you pour intention into it, magic into it, manifestation into it, prayer, whatever the case may be, you're pouring it into a dark hole. And when you put your focus on something, it goes there. So when you put your focus on an eclipsed sun, it takes your life force, it takes your vitality, it takes that focus away. So you could say, well, it takes my focus, maybe it will manifest it stronger. I don't think so. I think the ancients were wise, and we should not, some things need to evolve and change and improve, and some things need to be honored and respected. They would say that it's not a good thing to watch a solar eclipse. It's really, really not advised, because it takes your life force. Now, it's not like you're going to watch it and just drop dead or something like that, God forbid, but it does take that energy, because you give it willingly by looking at it and focusing on it, and it's there drawing light in. I personally would not do that. Personally, I do not advise for it. Don't look at the solar eclipse. Don't travel to look at it. I know it's cool. I know it's beautiful, all that jazz, but energetically, spiritually, and magically, it is exceptionally unwise. That's just my 2 cents. Definitely don't try to manifest something not leaving your life. If something is leaving your life and you're trying to put intention on keeping it, that could really, really backfire. Okay. Thank you, Edward. Okay. I can't read the name, but hello, Pisces Sun, Taurus Ascendant, Libra Moon. Aw, hello. Okay. Now we can start. So it's 19 minutes that we're starting Aries, which is the degree of your of the solar eclipse in your sign. So that's fitting. And 24 minutes right now. There we go, 1924. So whoever timestamps Aries, and whoever timestamps start Aries at 1924, but please include the introduction for this eclipse in the beginning. I don't want people skipping it. It's important. Aries for this coming week, please. Or just general. You know what? Messages from the solar eclipse for Aries. Message for Aries from the solar eclipse. Three of Cups, and then Six of Cups in the reverse, and then Ace of Swords in the upper. Okay. So, Aries, I see this bringing you together with a new community and not repeating the past, not being stuck in the past. Six of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Swords, it shows me that you're cutting through old habits that haven't been serving you. Karmic ones, not just from the past in this lifetime, but also from past lifetimes that you've been repeating. And I think it will free up a lot of energy that has been used for this repetition. It has taken away from your energy of manifestation, of creation, of relationships. And now it's getting freed up. I see you having a very joyous new beginning. Helen Cousin, hello, welcome. I don't think I've seen you in a really long time. You've been a very you've been a seeker from relatively from the beginning of my channel, I believe. Welcome. Good seeing you. I'm going to focus on this week actually because it's a lot easier to do a 3-card reading as opposed to trying to give you an entire 6-month thing. I just don't feel it will work out well. I feel like the energy wants to be more consolidated and specific. So this week, you cut through old habits and cycles. And you are not going back. And there's a reason to celebrate. First of all, it's your birthday, so you might be celebrating your birthday. I see you choosing to not celebrate it with someone from the past. I see you choosing to move on. Last week I did channeled messages for all the signs, and you got a very intense message. And it kind of came in now. So I think for those of you who haven't watched last live, maybe you want to watch that. Helen, yes, true. I left the UK and moved to France. Oh, goodness. Congratulations. Very happy for you. I see you undoing a decision that you made, Aries. Like you realize that decision was made by my past self. And it no longer is applicable to me. And maybe it has been a struggle for you, and it was hard for you to accept that, but now it's almost like you take it with grace and with positivity, and you're like, wait, I have changed. I can change. Change is part of this. Duh. So you're like, duh. And that's cool. So I see you like kind of making a decision that was hard for you, but now suddenly it's easy for you. Are you saying there's no sound? Oh goodness. Let me know if the sound is better and how long has it lasted? Because two of you say that there's something wrong with the sound. So for Helen, the sound is on, and for Edward, the sound is fine. Okay, cool. So maybe it's something with your connection. Okay, I'm relieved to hear that. So anyone who has troubles with the sound, maybe check your connection, your internet. Okay. All right, Aries, that's good for this week. I feel like it was a little bit all over the place. Any on my end when giving you this message, I'm sorry. So um anything else for Aries about this coming week from the eclipse? Emperor in the reverse. Whatever you had very clear plans on, you feel it's breaking down, you feel you're letting go of it, and that was connected to your identity somehow. So you feel like by letting go of that, you're letting go of an aspect of your identity. But that's okay. At the bottom of the deck here, I have the World and Ace of Pentacles. This is something that it's just, you know how the skin changes every 10 years. You do not have the same skin you had. The cells just kind of die and get reborn and get recreated. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just going through a process of transformation. An old you is being let go of. And a new you is beginning. And this cycle is meant to be closed and restarted, and you did well. That's what this is. You've graduated. You no longer need to continue doing that, whatever this is. Good luck. Okay, and Helen, good luck with your job interview tomorrow. Get yourself a Karma is a Witch mug for your new office, if you're going to have an office at it. Okay. Okay, let's do Taurus now. Oh, I'm excited. Taurus, for you, you have the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction at 19 and 21 degrees. 10 of Cups and 9 of Swords. One more for Taurus. One more card for Taurus. And the Sun. Hey, solar eclipse. 9, 10 is 1, so 9, 1. The Sun is 19, 1, 9. 9, 1, 1, 9. The Jupiter at 19 degrees in your sign. And this, I believe, is Jupiter and Pisces, so it's coming through really strong. Nine of Swords. Taurus. 10 of Cups, the Sun. There is something really fortunate and really blessed is coming through for you, Taurus, which will require either a level of sacrifice of something, it will bring a level of agony to it, but the overwhelming joy will just take over. It will be a lot stronger. There's a new beginning for you, Taurus, that has to do with your happiness and with your fulfillment and with family. I'm picking up family. Spirit wants you to be happy now and no longer in situations or karmic situations that bring you grief and fear and anxiety and pain. So in order for you to step into this, fortunate, blessed energy that is coming through, I don't know what it is that you're so concerned about that makes you like worry or even feel guilty. Feel guilty. Guilty for being happy. Some of you are feeling a lot better and you're feeling good, but there's a level of guilt coming with it because okay, I'll give an example, a personal example. I have a lot of good things happening to me in my day-to-day life recently, and things are going good and calm, but I'm simultaneously agonized for my people. And so I'm wearing this, the bring them back home, right, for the Israeli hostages held in Gaza. Because I think they need to stay in the public awareness. It's amazing how easy people forget after having sworn to never again and to never forget. A lot easier to forget than to deal with the existence of evil, I guess. But it's like I wear this to also have a reminder that as I'm being okay or happy or healthy or doing well or doing safe, whatever, my people are not. And this is it just came through really strongly when I watched the cards. So I don't know if it's helpful for someone to understand like what I'm trying to say. You're going to have to, I'm sorry, but from the message here that I'm getting, it's advising you to recognize that you're worthy of happiness. You can't fix the world, and that it's not your fault, and maybe you'll keep going back and forth with this inner struggle, but the guidance is happiness and well-being. Okay? All right, Taurus, good luck. Good luck with that. Okay. For anyone wondering, this is my Morgainne. It's a Buddhist religious symbol that you wear once I've taken the precepts, the 10 precepts, at a very ceremonial spiritual retreat, Buddhist, last week, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and this represents this. And it's my little Buddha over here, and Star of David, the Jew and the Lotus. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, message from this eclipse, please, for this coming week. Now, obviously, if you're watching this at a different time, these are tarot readings, and the eclipse effect will last for at least for about 6 months. It really depends on your situation. So I'm doing this for this coming week, but whenever you're watching this, if you're here watching it for the eclipse, it can definitely apply. Just take what resonates. Okay. Message for Gemini. It's happening in your 11th house. Five cards, we'll take it. I have Strength, the Tower, and Queen of Cups, with Five of Cups and Ace of Wands. Okay. So, Gemini, I see you grieving either a broken relationship or a lost lover, or realization of who you thought you were. I'm picking up for some of you is breaking down, dealing with the level of depression, insomnia, pessimism. But simultaneously, you have this very new, exciting, powerful beginning with the Strength and the Ace of Wands. It's like a new fire is being birthed inside of you that is your higher wisdom finally getting to play out. You needed to have a little bit of a crisis, an identity crisis, in order for some layers to break down and peel off, so that there will be room for your actual inner wisdom and maturity and creativity and ability to make great things. I do see a possible new relationship coming. It could be an evolution of a friendship of some sort. Maybe you're experiencing a breakup and you're talking to your friend about it, and then they confess to you that they have feelings for you, something like that. Or you realize you have feelings for them. That can also be the case. And don't keep it inside. Talk this out, talk this through with someone you feel like you can trust. And I feel like they could give you a really sound advice that will like be like, whoa, I understand this now. Um, you're going to find your inner strength and resolve. You're going to find your true will and heart. You're going to realize what truly matters to you. I see priorities coming through. Something is going to happen that will remind you of your priorities. Okay. And from there, you'll be able to focus your energy and actually attain things that are important to you, as opposed to spreading it thin on things that are just, maybe they're an idea, but they're not a match. And the only way out is in. Sometimes the only way to inspiration and joy and vitality and strength is through letting yourself deeply rest, right? Being depressed is being in deep rest. Let yourself deeply rest with safety and responsibility, so that you could process it out and then have room. Okay. Good luck, Gemini. All right, let's do Cancer, my beautiful Cancerian seekers, seers, and shifters. I will take a moment to remind everyone that the channel membership has upgraded. There are 3 new tiers that come with exclusive content. You have all of Karmic Shift and Liberation, all of Tarot Bunkai, tarot scopes that I put up. So if I make a general reading for it and I have a sequel, then you'll have unlimited access to all the sequels as well. So check them out. It's a great way to support the channel and my work and receive a lot more shift, especially if you're serious about your spiritual work and path to enlightenment. I would highly recommend considering Golden Ratio, where a tarot masterclass is. And it's a monthly membership. You can cancel anytime, but you'll have access to all the classes and all the sequels and all the karmic shift and liberation if you go on that tier. Check it out. Okay, Cancer. This eclipse is happening in your 10th house of status in the world, leaders, fathers, career. Search for Cancer, please. Okay. 5 cards again. All right. The World and the Death card. Major ending and major beginning. And 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and 10 of Cups. Okay. You are moving away from saving the world to saving your heart and planning your happiness. You're like, I am no longer that person that is there for the world. Now I'm here for my family. I am no longer that person that fights for everyone else's happiness. Now I fight for my happiness. It's choosing yourself. But here's the thing, you've already given so much. So it's time. You've just kind of continued, even though you were meant to move on from it. So it became imbalanced. So now in order to recorrect the imbalance, you need to be a little bit, strategic. You got to trick yourself out of your philanthropic habit of feeling good about yourself by saving the world. Now you get to feel good about yourself by being good to yourself. By simply feeling good. It will take closing some circles, maybe leaving a job after a really long time. If you've been there for a very long time, you've really grown in your status, progressed, and that's it. It's you've accomplished as much as there is to accomplish over there. Now it's time to, I don't know, spend time with your family or travel a little bit or retire, really depending on the situation. And for some of you, it's a relationship. Maybe you've been waiting until your kids grow so that you can leave your partner and be with the person that you're actually in love with. I have no idea why anyone would do that. Kids are not stupid. If anything, it's harmful for children to grow up in an environment of parents who sacrifice love and they don't really love each other, because you teach them that that's what they will then further on to search for themselves or choose for themselves. Kids need to be taught to be happy, and you can do that only by leading with example. And of course, not at the expense of responsibilities as a parent, right? Don't take it there just because you can't handle what I'm saying. Cuties. You can do both. See you choosing happiness, Cancer. Personal happiness, not vicarious happiness. Good luck. Who's next? Helen, I'm glad to read that you resonate with this. Leo. What's up, beautiful Leos? Wait, I didn't focus yet. I knew this will happen. I crave chocolate. I have vegan chocolate in my drawer. I told myself, should I bring it to have next to me on the table in case I crave it? And I was like, No, because if I'll have it next to me, I'll just eat the whole bag and then won't have anything left for later. Don't do it. Don't eat all the chocolates during the live and then cry that you don't have any more chocolates left. So I left it in the drawer, but now I'm going to get it because I want it. But I'm not going to get all of it. I'm just going to get a few. That way I'll have a little bit for now and a little bit for later. Thank you for listening. I'll be right back. It's literally right here. See, I'm not going to bring all the bag. No, I'm just going to bring 3. That's it. See, that's it. That's it. Just 3. See, it's just 3. I didn't bring the whole thing. I left it there. Okay. I did buy more. I bought 4 packages. 3 days ago, I bought 4 bags of vegan chocolate. I ate 3 bags already. I ate 3 bags in 3 days. This is my last bag. And I'm not gonna go and buy more because I can't. I can't just keep doing that. If I get more, I just eat more. It's a struggle. Thank you for listening. Hey, my name is Morgainne, and I'm addicted to vegan chocolate. Why? Because you can have the good life and save a cat. Are you gonna starve? No. No excuses. Also, it's healthier, less cholesterol, less hormonal imbalance. Dairy is number 3 in cancer causing. Smoking, asbestos, and meat and dairy. Meat and dairy. Why would you hurt yourself and the cow when you can simply not? Oh, because it's tasty. This is delicious. Have you tried this? And I'm a chocolate addict, so if I can do it, you can do it. Anything I can do, you can do better. And see, I just eat them one after the other. I didn't eat one, then did Leo, then ate another one. No, I ate 2. Still haven't done Leo. And Leo, I want to recognize you and say thank you because I realized I tend to take these breaks or rants before I do Leo. It's like I'll do Aries through Cancer, and Leo comes, and then I have to go on a rant. It's not on purpose. It's somehow it keeps happening this way. So I appreciate your tolerance. I'm not gonna eat the 3rd. I'm gonna do Leo and save the 3rd for after. And put it behind the computer. I'm gonna hide it from myself. It's not this is not sponsored. I wish. And vegan brand out there that wants to sponsor my videos and I'll feature you. If you're tasty or pretty, I'm not gonna lie to my viewers. If you're not tasty, there's no way I'm featuring you. If you're not pretty, there's no way I'm wearing you. But if you are both compassionate to animals and a really good product and you want to sponsor me, you're so welcome. And this is I'll just give them credit because they're just so yummy. Ocho chocolate. It's also organic apparently. And it's freaking delicious. They make it chocolate. It's chocolate caramel or chocolate cinnamon caramel, and it's just and it's fair trade too. See, That's the kind of stuff I'll give a platform to. Cheers. Yeah, pay me money to do some good, bitches. Witches, pay me money to do some good. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Leos, we're ready for you. Message for Leo from this eclipse in Aries. Ninth house. Belief systems, travel, long distance travel, foreigners, languages, gods, religions, study, truth. Could possibly change your perspective on life. Message for Leo, please. Helen, I'm the Leo, and the third chocolate is for me. No, it's for me. It's for me. You can get your own though. 2 more for Leo. Leo for Leo. Leo for the Leo. 1 more for Leo. 1 more from this eclipse. Great, great, great. Okay, you gotta see this. You're gonna see this. I cannot believe this is what. Can I please be a Leo? Sun, strength, and Ace of Pentacles. Enlightenment, new belief system, but gets solidified in you. That feels good. It's in alignment with your spirit and your dharma. It's your direction. You get to spread joy with it. Now, for those of you that are in the creative business, the creative arts, you're going to win something, be acknowledged for something, be celebrated, maybe reach even a level of being very famous. This is an eclipse happening in your 9th house. And with these cards, in the next 6 months, some of you are going to become very known for what you do, either by winning an award or being seen or going viral. But this is not like one-time hit. This is based on true skill and true talent. Okay, this is not a fluke. This is something that gives entertainment and inspiration to others as well, and it can give you money. You might be selling something. Yeah, you're going to receive a lot of exposure and a lot of limelights for something that you're doing really well. You're a lion, you're a Leo. It's not surprising, but it's incredible. So this is the time to express your talents. This is the time to like try to apply for things, put your work into a competition, right? Connect with whatever applies, producers, directors, art gallery, whatever the case. I don't know what you do, right? Publishers. This could be also, I think you've already done the majority of the work and now you're receiving recognition or selling your work or something like that. But this is incredible. And this will just be the beginning. Again, I'm not seeing a one-time hit. I'm seeing a long career. This will be initiate like the next step of your career. It could relate to love. It could relate to falling in love and having a new committed relationship with someone you feel very, very close to and very at ease with, very happy with. Congratulations and good luck. Some of you are proposing, some of you are being proposed to. Some of you are starting a very passionate love affair, romance. very sensual, very, a lot of very strong chemistry. Okay. Have fun, Leo. See, that's why we needed to eat all the chocolate. It made sense. Virgo. Hi, Virgo. How you doing? No, how you doing? I'm doing okay, thank you. Message for Virgo, please. Virgo seekers. This is happening in your 8th house. Magic, transformation, sex, money, secrets, power, investigation, profound healing, alchemy. Kundalini energy for sure. Virgo, you have 2 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. From 3, we go into 2. So if you've been in a love triangle, third-party situation, or if you've just been casually dating more than one person, I see you going into commitment with one person, where you guys choose one another. Another possibility is you're meeting someone at an event, a social event, or a holiday. So if you're invited on things, go. I see a very strong bond being deepened with a special someone who's going to make an approach. Maybe you're the one who's making the approach, but I'm feeling like it's them. It's like seeing you in the crowd, right? Or you're seeing them in the crowd and just kind of cutting through the room just to get to you. It's going to be an opportunity that you're will be asked to say yes to, and that's what will bring this forward. So if that's something that you want, say yes to opportunities. Hello, Effa, welcome. You guys are funny. Show me more about this. I want to see more about this for Virgo, please. On this eclipse, especially for this coming week. Hierophant and 9 of Swords. What the H? So commitment, strengthening, yes. But there's something. I'm getting it needs to be a secret. Like you're concerned with the 3 of Cups and the Hierophant now. I think maybe there's a community that you'd rather keep it, hidden from, for at least in the beginning. That's a good advice. The 2 of you might want to keep it to yourself for now. For now. Because people might meddle, or someone specific might meddle. or it somehow might be considered inappropriate by some, but I don't see it that way. I think it's just their perspective from whatever the situation is. So keep it to yourselves for a little bit. Yeah, no need to go and tell everybody, or even be careful who you tell, because they might tell someone else. Just keep it in the wraps. Yeah, you'll know when the time. I do see some type of travel for you. Adventure. It could be a short trip, short distance travel, drive. Yeah. Okay. Good luck, Virgo. Libra. Libra. This is happening in your 7th house of relationships. This could be a beginning of a very exciting new relationship for you. It can just come into your life by surprise somehow. You're like, what? How? The sun keeps coming up, which is hysterically funny considering how we're talking about a solar eclipse at 19 degrees, and this is 19. It's just, the spirit is so funny. And the cards are just incredible. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's overwhelmingly joyous and beautiful and happy. So the heart just sings, you know, when you're like humming to yourself and you're just happy and everything's okay and you don't feel the weight of the world. It's just for a moment there, you're just peace. That's that. When you're riding a horse and it's like the wind is in your hair and it's just beautiful weather and it's perfect and the horse is like really aligned with you and it's just perfect. It's just right. Libra. Wow. Okay, what is going on today? The readings are incredible. Okay, so we have the Sun, 4 of Wands, and the Magician, followed by the Queen of Cups and the Hangman. Odin is coming through. Jupiter. You know, the story of enlightenment somehow always revolves around a tree. Eve ate an apple from the tree of knowledge, good or bad, and now she knows. Now, biblically, it's considered like a bad event, but she attained knowledge, right? And then Buddha sat at the Bodhi tree and attained enlightenment. And Odin hung himself from the Yggdrasil tree for 9 days and night and discovered, and then the runes were unveiled to him, the secrets of life, right? It's like working with wood, working with trees. Are you working with wood this week? What? um Being able to, some of you don't know your moon and rising signs, so this is not just for sun signs, sun, moon, rising, other placements. So if you resonate with the reading and you think this is for me, then it could be for you. Okay, you don't have to be a Libra sun or any other zodiac sun sign, like that goes by the months, right? You're born in April, you're an Aries. You're born in May, you're a Taurus, etc. That's your sun sign. I'm picking up, I have newbies. Hi, it's nice. So yeah, these are for different placements. And if you know your hour of birth, you can find out your chart. There are free websites. Go to AstroSeek or Google free natal chart. A lot will come up. You just type in your information and it shows you your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars. and so forth. So anyway, Libra, you're creating something with your hand. You're doing some sort of, it's not exactly labor. Maybe it's more creative work, or it is labor, but it's easy, lighthearted, that you enjoy, right? You could be humming to yourself. You could be like, whether it's great, you're creating something that you think is cool, or fixing something, or building something. You're improving the home somehow, but it brings you the work. And it reminds me of a Zen proverb that says, before enlightenment, a man carries water, chops wood. After enlightenment, a man carries water, chopped wood. It's just a matter of your approach to what it is that you do, but we still keep doing what it is that we do in this world. We still got to eat, we still got to sleep, we still got to handle relationships, and so on and so forth, or fix the running water, whatever. So I'm seeing you doing this week, and it kind of brings you closer with yourself, to the secret of you, and that connects to the secret of life, and it gives you an understanding of how you can go about something that you're creating or wanting to create, like inspiration. And I think that's going to lead to a success of some sort, or something really benevolent. I think you're meeting someone who's extremely inspiring to you. I don't know if they're a teacher for you, or a friend, an ally, someone that you're interacting with that really inspires you and brings up some things in you and teaches you, whether directly or indirectly, and you're creating some sort of partnership with them. I see a very creative, very inspiring, very interesting partnership. I don't know what's the deal with the tree that came up. They're all the tree of life, right? We have the Jewish tree of life, that is the Bodhi tree, that is the Yggdrasil tree, right? It's the same myth replaying itself in different cultures and in different languages. Um, Adam and Eve. It's interesting that the Lovers card didn't come through, because I see, it's the eclipse in Aries, masculinity, the conjunction of Jupiter. It's like Odin hanging himself from the Existential tree, for example, of Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus, divine feminine. So there's, the Adam and Eve archetypes with the tree of knowledge, or the tree of life. I see something to do with like a very beautiful connection, very beautiful relationship that is both physical and spiritual. It's like multi-layered. It's multi-layered. It's really nice, Libra. I think a lot of Libras are going to, Libras and Virgos, going to have very, like, your love life is going to just, really, really be magnified. Okay, great. Good luck, Libra. Congratulations. Let us know what all this about. Any of you, come back here next week or whenever and comment how it played out. Okay. Wow, we're only halfway through. An hour and 8 minute in. That's okay. And now Scorpio. Message for Scorpio, please, from this eclipse, and focus on the coming week, please. Message for Scorpio. It's happening in your 6th house. It's like your day-to-day is going to be affected from this. And service, something of service, something that you give as service. Your body, your physical well-being, your health. If you had like acidic issues, it's gonna come to the forefront and then get resolved. Digestion, your digestive system is going to operate faster after this. If you have any chronic pain, reason behind the chronic pain is going to come to the surface. Emotional trauma of some sort, something cognitive. Work on it. Don't shun it. Don't suppress it. Because that's the thing with chronic illnesses. They are a manifestation of suppressed emotion that isn't processed or handled. It is being denied. So if you're not listening to your mind and you're not listening to your heart, your body's like, I got this. They're going to listen to me. And the body starts creating pain. That's what chronic illness is. That and the poison that they feed us, right? And that we knowingly accept. So Ken Skeg, who is a channel member. Thank you so much, Scorpio gang. Let's go. Yes. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you for being a channel member. Sorry, Scorpio, a lot of stuff came through, so I want to just go through that and then open and then do the cards. Yeah, so if your body's like in a chronic way, tell you that something hurts, it's something that you haven't handled or coped with. It could be from your childhood. It could be from a past lifetime that was triggered in your childhood or in the past, and it's now you're dealing with all of it, with what your soul carries and what your psyche is carrying. You're welcome. We love your readings. Yay, that's good. Glad to hear. Scorpio. Let's do cards. Message for Scorpio from this Eclipse, please. 1, 2, 3. Scorpio, one more card. Haven't seen the 3 cards, but the bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups, and we love it already. Hangman, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. And the background is Ace of Cups. Scorpio, focus on your physicality and healing. If you have any injuries or any pains, treat them. Do not act like a hero. Do not be like, oh, it's not a good timing. I'll do it later or whatever. Have self-worth. Tend to your body, because whatever you are mishandling now will only become worse. There is an opportunity here for healing. What I just spoke about. Listen to your heart. Listen to your psyche. Express your emotions. Feel the pain. Cry. Have a good cry, and then have another one, and then have another one. And give yourself a really nice salt bath. I don't know. Treat yourself to a massage. Your body's trying to release some pent up pain. So it's coming up to the surface from your DNA, literally, because it's been so embedded in it. So maybe you're feeling back pains, muscle pains, all kinds of weird pains. You're like, where is this coming from? And it's like it's your system is trying to alleviate itself, relieve itself from this thing that has been cooked up inside of it. Toxicities, for example. Let it all out. Drink aloe vera juice every morning on an empty stomach. Raw, unfiltered aloe vera juice, not the tasty, sugary one that you find in every grocery store. Go to Whole Foods, get yourself raw, unfiltered aloe vera juice. It's bitter. Drink a 1/3 cup every morning. Mix it up with like carrot juice or some vegetable juice that will make it tasty, or mix it in your smoothie or in your protein shake, whatever. Not dairy. That's not good for your body and for your immune system and your general digestive system. Enough with the dairy. No calcium. You have more calcium in almond milk. Stop. Alongside the calcium in dairy, you also have things that make calcium escape the body. That's why osteoporosis is so common in countries that consume dairy most, The highest consuming countries, dairy consuming countries, are also the highest at osteoporosis, which means escape of calcium from the bones. Do you think that's coincidental when simultaneously it's proven that dairy causes that? It's not. Just stop hurting yourself, please, all of you. And then complain that you're suffering chronic pain. Where is this coming from? You're doing this to yourself. You're literally eating this poison. You have a giant aloe vera plant in your house. Great. You can also break an arm of it, apologize to it, say thank you, be grateful for its healing and for giving you from its healing. Just cut it into the arm with a spoon. Just scrape the gel. Same thing. Put it in the smoothie or in the cup, and mix it up with something, or just eat it like that with a spoon if you can handle the taste. It's not that bad, but it's also just not tasty. Okay. Anyway, so Scorpio, do the things. You can put it on your skin. It's great for the skin. It's great internally and great externally for if you have like burns, scraps, dry skin, any pigmentation issues, hair. It's amazing for the hair, so on and so forth. It's very detoxifying. It has tons of minerals. It's just really good. Anyway, Scorpio, so you need to tend to your system. Because a choice is coming and you'll need your energy and your resolve. A meaningful life choice. Big ending and a big new beginning. And with the ending, you'll need to detoxify the aspects of whatever is ending that has been in your system. Good luck. Okay, next is Sagittarius. Next is Sagittarius. Message for Sagittarius, please. This eclipse is happening in your 5th house. Romance and children. Creativity. And heart. Inspiration. Message for Sag from this eclipse, please. Saggy, what's going on? Very serious energy. More. Four of Pentacles, the Empress, and Four of Wands. I'm going to let the train go by so I can speak with ease. Sag, this is the time to wear your best clothes. This is the time to do the most fun things. This is the time to be generous. This is the time to be creative. This is the time to express your love to your family and to your community. This is the time to be a part of things, not to be scared of things, not to worry of how things will end, not to worry on who will take advantage of your generosity. Act like you have infinite amount of life force and energy. And I don't mean like actually give something that causes you harm or at your expense. Worry on how people will accept it or whether they'll give back or not, or will be reciprocated. If you gift a gift, don't concern yourself on what the person will give you back or in turn. This is a time to build something, to create something, to a community, to join maybe a group of people that does a hobby that you really enjoy, to focus on your hobbies, to improve your wardrobe, to connect with family and community, and maybe plan an event or a gathering. Don't stay in the corner while everyone is partying and be like a grouchy wallflower. First of all, it's really not like you. Interesting, but you do get sad sometimes. You feel things deeply. You have a family member that is very positive and very loving and very caring and very they're available to you if you'll ask, right? But there's and they see the connection, they care about the connection, but there's a level of you being closed off or paranoid or suspicious, and you're creating this you're creating the gap, you're creating the possible separation, you're creating the distance by mistrust and fear. But this is really too beautiful to miss out on. Be generous with your time, be generous with your attention. You know, however it plays out, however relevant it is to you. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Sagittarius, and good luck. Capricorn, message for Capricorn, please, from this eclipse. It's happening in your 4th house, changes in the home or with the people that you live with, or place of origin. Could be grandparents as well, ancestors, language spoken, first language. Message for Capricorn, please. This one. Too many cards. 2 more for Cappies, please, from this eclipse. And 1 more for Capricorn. There we go. Wow. Temperance, 10 of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay. Speaking of Adam and Eve, 10 of Cups and the Lovers and Temperance. Love, true love, soulmate love, ancient love. You're coming together, Capricorn, with someone that you've known eons ago. This goes back to ancient civilization. So for those of you that are single, for something really mind-blowing, like really pure love. Those of you that are partnered, if you're in a good, if this is your person, I see very happy days for you and your family and possibly children if you have them, really connecting, getting closer together, making a big life decision together. Possibly you're thinking about moving to the country, having more nature, or maybe the other way around. And you're thinking, how can I give my loved ones, or they can run around and connect with the elements. Some of you, it might be a different country. Some of you, it might be a different climate. There is a mountain. Some of you are living on a mountain, or moving to a mountain, or from a mountain. I don't know, something with a mountain in relation to. I see you planning between June and December, so the second half of this year. Maybe during Pisces season, maybe during March, you've reached that conclusion that that's what you want to do, and you're starting to plan for it and making like decisions to go for that, to do that. If you have an opportunity to do a spiritual retreat and spend time with a community of like-minded people, please do so. I'm picking up on a Reiki. Some of you are guided to go through a Reiki training, becoming Reiki healers, certified Reiki healers, or something to do with healing in your hands. And this is quite literally the energy that we've spoken about in the intro for the eclipse, astrology-wise. We have the Pisces, Saturn, Mars conjunction, and then here we have the Aries and the Taurus, divine masculine, divine feminine, with the Aries and Taurus eclipse, and then Jupiter, Uranus conjunction. We have two angels here. So this is divinely guided. Spirit is here. Your guides are speaking to you. I don't know if you're listening to them or not, or hearing them or not, but they're definitely speaking with you, or they are around you. You're guided to go somewhere, Capricorn. That is just a lot more soothing. It's a coming home. It's a homecoming, but with someone past from the distant past. I'm sorry. Very, very blessed union coming through here, Capricorn. Actually, any clarity about this for Cappies? Any clarity about this for Cappies? Moon and Nine of Cups. The moon nines. And again, the integration of duality is coming through, right? With Temperance, this integration of duality, and Lovers, there's duality here. Two paths, and in the moon, it's also like, two parallel worlds, and a path. Which path will be chosen? So here there's a fog, and here there's a veil. After we had it so open and so clear, suddenly it's fogged and veiled. There's Chiron. Why is Chiron coming to my mind with this? It's time for the wounded healer to not be wounded anymore, to heal themselves. The timeless injury has expired. There is a way. There is a way. Who are you searching for, Capricorn? Okay, this reading is taking me like somewhere. Somewhere else. Who are you searching for? They're hiding in plain sight, or it's hiding in plain sight. Right beneath your nose where we can't see. It's the closest. You're starting to see with clarity something that you didn't see before. I think Neptune and Pisces is kind of playing into this. It's like It's been veiling something that was right next to you so that you don't see it because it wasn't time. But I think this eclipse in Aries is going to jumpstart the Neptune leaving Pisces soon, because right now Neptune is 28 degrees Pisces, so it has a 29th degree and then 0 Aries, so 2 more degrees. Now Neptune is slow moving, but it's already like at the dying phases of the illusion of the veil. You're going to see with clarity soon what it is that was right in front of you. Okay. I don't know. Good luck, Capricorn. Ooh, we have Aquarius, Pisces, and Ophiuchus left. Great. Aquarius, this is happening for you in your 3rd house. Your brain is being rewired. Rebooting your brain. Because there's so much wires over there, right? And you're also ruled by Saturn, but also Uranus, and that's the conjunction in Taurus in your 4th house. So your neurotransmitters are going to go off the charts. Like, you'll remember things from past lifetimes because of the 4th house thing with Uranus and Jupiter. And the eclipse is in your 3rd house. You'll remember things from past life, and things will click in, like when it comes to things that how they play out in this life. By the way, guys, I ran out of coffee. If you want to treat me with coffee, there you go in the chat. Aquarius. Yeah. Memories from past lifetime coming through to your brain, and it all gets a bit meshed up in your mind because the neurotransmitters just pass it along, and it's like, wait, does this actually happen to me in this life? Or I remember it like it did, but it didn't. So it's like, could be from past lives, right? And then it gets enmeshed with this life's memories, and you gotta find it's okay. Give yourself until the moon is in Taurus, which is like a day or two from the eclipse. This week, we'll get there, for you to ease into this energy. When the moon will move into Gemini also this week, towards the end of the week, mid-end week, it will be easier for you to process all of this. Cards for Aquarius, okay. Two more. Too many cards. Two more. Okay, we have 5 cards, and of course, the sun came out again. I'm not complaining, but it's incredible. It's just been throughout the readings. And then Queen of Pentacles and 2 of Cups, and 4 of Pentacles again, and Page of Swords. There's something, Aquarius, there's something very stable and positive, a connection with, could be this Queen of Pentacles, a connection that is very positive in your life that brings a lot of enlightenment, but also joy, awareness, but also ease. That you're for some reason overthinking and making it complicated and then becoming fearful of it. Like, this is as good as it looks and as good as it feels. Whatever ideas you have, that makes you close off to it are based in prejudice of some sort. Prejudice of some sort, paranoia, projections, mental projections. It's not wisdom. The Page of Swords does not carry wisdom. I'm sorry to say this, everyone. Page of Swords is an intellectual, is a beginner, is a researcher, is a student. They can be very witty, very charming. Then they can be very smart and good with their mind, very quick on their feet, but there's no wisdom there. That's the Queen of Pentacles territory. Okay, it's different. This is something to honor. This is something to honor. This is someone to honor. This is someone that brings a lot of light and benefits and help. And it's Queen of Pentacles is very genuine energy. It's like Taurus energy. It's very generous, but in a very simplistic, unassuming way. They're not. They're just there to help. You know, it's like you know, they'll give charity to a homeless person, but they won't take a selfie with them and post them on social media and shame them to get themselves to look good, right? It's the kind of person that helps quietly, doesn't make a big fuss out of it. But I don't know what's going on here, Aquarius, why you're doing this to this person. It's not okay. I'm picking up like an attitude. Maybe you want to check in if you have a level of prejudice or unjust judgment. Ignorance guys with intellectualism is one of the most dangerous things out there. I see some of you needing to check yourself, but otherwise you have a blessing in your life. This could be for some of you, maybe it's a new job, maybe it's some money coming in, maybe it's stability, a friendship of some sort. Yeah. Yeah. And feeling good around the house as well. I'm picking up, maybe you have a young family member that is giving you a headache for some of you. I don't know, but that's okay. All right. Good luck, Aquarius. Now we have Pisces and the 13th. I will take advantage of this short break to tell you that I'm on socials. I'm on X and I'm on Instagram as the Existential Shift. Follow me there. We are moving away from by the month horoscopes. I need to go back to inspiration and to joy and to poignancy. So when I'm inspired to do a sign, I'll do the sign. Still around the same quantity. I will not skip signs in every cycle. It's not like I'm going to do 3 signs and then skip the other 9 and do those 3 signs again. No, I'm going to have a cycle of the 13 signs. It's just not going to be rigid when it comes to the dates and the time. Okay? And there will still be sequels to them. So, of course, so good. So, of course, consider checking out channel membership to have access to all the sequels. Okay, Pisces. This is happening in your 2nd house. I'm picking up something with your voice. Singing or talking. If you've been considering public speaking, that could be a good timing to start. 19 people and 24 likes, so 1924 is the degree of the eclipse. This is so funny. But if any of you haven't liked this video yet, if you're still here, be sure to do so. And if you're not subscribed, if you're new, if you're still here, this is your cue to subscribe. enjoying the shift. Message for Pisces for this eclipse, please. Two more. Three. Interessante. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and 9 of Swords. It's like you're working on something. You've been working on it quite a lot. You invest your time, your energy, and your labor into it, and it seems to be sustaining itself. It seems to be working, but I feel like you lost the joy or the it gives you more anxiety and more worry. Take a break, Pisces. Don't push it. And this will sustain itself. This will continue with or without you. I mean, there's that phrase, the cemeteries are full with people who are irreplaceable. Right? Don't take yourself too seriously. Take a break. You need to replenish. You need to have fun. You need to smile. You need to be fluid. This is something that you've been very concerned over and for, that you can't really fix. It will resolve itself. I'm picking up. Put less pressure onto it. It might resolve itself. Some of you, if you have something around the house that you need to fix, don't postpone it. Fix it, because that part won't fix itself, and that could be hazardous or dangerous even. So if it's a safety situation or something that can lead to a safety situation, be sure to fix that one. Hello, Crystal Raven Rose. Love that name. You are a channel member. Thank you. It's okay that you're late. You can watch the recording. All good. Happy to have you now. Also, I'm picking up that there's a certain type of wisdom that you're very skilled with and experienced with that no longer serves you. Not because there's anything wrong with it. It's just, it's time to move past it, and you're staying stuck in that type of wisdom, and it's like, it's time to move on. And there is someone who's distancing themselves in your family, perhaps, or with your either family of origin or family that you created. Maybe on the surface you put up a front of like everything is happy and loving, but there's distance between the two of you. One of you is constantly working, the other one is like feeling depressed. Figure it out. Don't stay in this energy. Don't stay in this stagnation. It creates resentment. It creates frustration. It's just not good for anybody. Okay. Any clarity about this for Pisces? Okay. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Cut it out. Whatever this is, you need to cut it out of your life. Make a clean slate. Whatever idea you have of it, you're right. You have the right inspiration. You have the right understanding, the right intuition, the right conclusion. You know the truth of the matter. And it's time for you to do an action that might not be very comfortable. It might go against the grain. It might be not part of the consensus. But if you know the truth, you got to go with it. Some of you, picking up like you're prepping something, you're creating something. It's like, if this was the old days, I would say you're forging a sword and you're preparing for battle. Some of you, well, the way of the world is now today, maybe you're actually preparing for battle. So be sure to not miss out a detail, to not skip the details, to do things just right, because especially if it's a matter of your safety, then every button counts, right? For anyone who needed to hear it. Okay, and a stitch in time saves 9. Last but not least, dearest Ophiuchus, serpent bearers, hi there, lovelies. Or Secret 13, if you don't really find yourself in the other signs and you feel more integrated or more separated, maybe you want to watch Ophiuchus as well. Message for Ophiuchus from this eclipse, please. Thank you. Message for Ophiuchus. 2 more. Great. The cards repeat themselves. 10 of Pentacles, the Tower, and 4 of Wands. Such contradictory messages. Wow. Contradictory energies. Hey, Billingsley Meister. Oh, hi, Aaron. Welcome. Happy solar eclipse to you as well. So, Ophiuchus, I'm seeing you wanting to replace one form of stability for a different form of stability that is more fluid, more easygoing, more open air. So, for example, you want to move from a building, from like living in a high floor and at a skyscraper to living on a farm um, or living in a condo or living in a private house, in a rural area. I don't know, like whatever it is that you've established for yourself is breaking down and you're happy about it. You're like, great, this is a good opportunity for me to establish what it is that I've been wanting to establish, to live the way I wanted to live, to move to the place I wanted to move. So wherever you're at, it's like falling apart. And you're like, you're kind of cool about this because you're like, yeah, that's maybe the sign I've been looking for, maybe the confirmation I've been looking for, or maybe the catalytic event, the catalyst to, um, direct me in the right direction. And if you have a chimney, picking up, check your chimney that there's nothing clogged in there, that the smoke can come out freely. Even if it looks like the smoke comes out freely, if there's something going on there that keeps carbon dioxide inside the space, that could be dangerous. So check that everything in your chimney or oven, or if you have like a fireplace, just check that everything works good with where the smoke is going out to, and there's good air circulation in the house. Maybe someone has been planning to be a host of something, but then something happened in the house and then they got to move it into your house, or vice versa. So there's a changing of a venue or changing of a home. For whatever reason, it could happen last minute, but if that's the case, keep in mind that things will work out and will even be prettier or more festive or more fun. Okay, so don't worry about that. Any other clarity? Aaron, do you need coffee? Always. Any other clarity about this for Ophiuchus? Please, for the eclipse. Okay, no, that's too much. Oh well, we'll take it. Wow, Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, and Ace of Pentacles. This is going to be sudden, surprising, change. But again, it's a good one. It's something you've been hoping for or thinking about, and now it just kind of happens for you. And you're going to have to respond quickly and kind of um, make it work as you go and be quick on your feet. Um, if someone is hiding, it's going to be okay. They're not going to find you. What? If someone is after you, um, you're safe. I'm hearing you're safe. It's not going to touch you. It's like kind of like if a hurricane goes in your area, they're going to skip your home, right? It's going to create a mess, but it's going to skip your home. But of course, keep yourself safe as well, whatever this is. But if you do so, you'll be okay. So not to worry. Okay, guys. I think that's it. Stay magic, stay true. I love you, and thank you for being here. See you soon.